broken things can become a blessing if you let God do the mending. Welcome to Broken to be Blessed Network, where dynamic women will share their experiences that will inspire, and experiences that have turned out to be a blessing. Now here's your host, Samantha McNeil.
Hi there, welcome again to Broken to be Blessed Network. Thank you for your support. I see your comments. I see that you have been blessed and encouraged, and that is the aim. Amen. That is the aim. So if you have not yet like, share, and subscribe, please subscribe to Broken to be Blessed Network. Please share with your friends and your families. And thank you again for the support. Thank you to those who have already shared and all of those wonderful things. So as I promised that I'm going to share with you my testimony along the way, today is one of those days. Yes, so today I'll be sharing another part of my testimony. And I like this idea. I like this theme. Purpose cannot die. Purpose could not die. Yes. And I have started, I'm going to write a book. I'm writing a book on that. And I don't want to procrastinate. Because I tell you, procrastination, oh Lord. Yes, but I've started, and I'm trusting God that all the thoughts will come and everything. Because I realize I'm a talker. I'm a talker. But I'm a talker. I'll talk it out. Because I look and I say, I normally know people really journal, write down stuff. Everything is in my head. Yes, everything is in my head. And I have to talk it out. I don't really write it out. So I need to continue working on that. But that one is just going to be most of my life story and how purpose could not die and where I am today. Also, I'm in a happy mood celebrating because next week, Sunday, the 30th of August, is my birthday! Yes, and I'm excited. And on the 29th of August, that's a Saturday, I'm going to be having a pre-birthday celebration on Zoom and on Facebook Live. Yes. So on Facebook at Prophetess Samantha McNeil, and on Zoom at 661-622-7569. Yes, you are all invited. Yes. Prophetic alignment. And the theme is a divine appointment with destiny. Wow. It's going to be awesome. Yes. And I'm accepting gifts. Yes, I need some gifts. Oh, yes, some gifts. Don't follow me. Yes, I will appreciate gifts, but we know how it goes. Yes, so you can bless the woman of God. It will be nice. All right, but purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. I remember, my mom told me that I was about 2 or 3. I was playing at the gate, and they were calling me. A little 2-year-old. Wasn't paying them much mind. So my mom said to my dad, tell her to come for candy. So my dad did that and it worked. So here I was coming. My pet name is Tristan. So here little Tristan coming for the candy. My father picked me up and maybe was going to spank my little butt. But by the time he was supposed to do that, my mother said that she was watching from afar, a little distant, and she realized that I went literally dead. My father was shocked. My father literally changed color because he's not dark as and as I talk, I'm looking in the camera and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm starting to look. I think I have my father's facial, that round face, and it's coming more and more and more. So for those who know my dad, you might can confirm that yes, I'm looking. My face is looking like him more and more, which is a little bit surprising because growing up, it didn't. I look more like my mom. But that's how it is. Transformation. So, yes, by the time he took me up, I went dead. My mother said my father changed color. And he called me about 3 times, kind of shook me a bit. And she literally saw when I came back and started moving again. That was an experience, but purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. Again, at about 11 or 12 thereabout, my mother always wanted us to massage our leg, always. And you heard me talking about the massaging the feet and soaking the feet in the last video that I shared. So, oh my God, I don't want that inheritance. I don't want that. I don't want that from her. So she always wants us to massage her leg. So this day, it was a nice sunny day. She asked me to massage her leg. I did it and was maybe a little bit weary of it. So I went on the veranda. My father's car was parked in the driveway. And it came to my mind that I could go in the car, in the trunk, and play hide and seek. I tell you, I don't know. I didn't get the chance to think about it. All I knew was that I was in the trunk of the car. It was now closed, and I just realized what happened and where I am. Oh my God. I started to push the back seat of the car. It's not happening. I started to feel like I want to panic, but then I don't want to panic because I don't want to waste the energy to panic and not to help. So I started pushing the back of the seat. It wasn't going down. I started beating the trunk. I started calling out for my mother with everything in me because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die in this. I am going to play hide and seek. I did not call my sister. I alerted no one that I'm going to hide and they're to find me. I did not have a backup plan as to when I close this trunk, what is going to happen if they don't find me? How am I going to get out? I started to like, oh my God. Oh my God, nobody knows that I'm in here. How am I going to get out? I push the seat, it's not coming over. The back seat. I started crying out with everything in me and beating the trunk for my mother to hear. Not very long after she heard. She said, where are you? She said that I sound far like maybe current or somewhere I was closed down in something. So she said, where are you? Are you in current Wolio? Because now I think we had a post. In our yard, we had one of those, the light posts that would normally be on the road. It was in our house, in our yard. But I think the wire that they said that it was on, it was ground. So it wasn't what they call grounds. It wasn't like high powered electricity. So she maybe thought that was what. So she said, it's what? And I said, no, where are you? I'm in the trunk. She couldn't believe. A 12-year-old, 11 or 12, locked away in the car trunk, all in the name of playing hide and seek. Playing hide and seek that nobody know about. My mother found me in the trunk and came out. She could not believe. And she's saying, oh my God, this is just so devastating. What if I didn't hear you? What if all of these what if? And you couldn't tell anybody that a big girl like this would just go in there unless you literally want to kill yourself. And no, I didn't want to kill myself at all. None at all. I just came on the veranda and the thought just come to me and I did not get it. I don't know. I just acted on it without getting to think about it or anything at all. So that could have been a death experience for me. I remember sharing it with some of my friends. My mother told them and they laughed at me because they couldn't believe that something as to that nature. And knowing me could really happen. So Purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. I'm sitting here today all because of the grace of God. Grace of God. God has been good to me. I have other testimonies as to how God has kept me, but I don't want to share all of that in this. So yes, I want to let you know that purpose could not die. I remember again, there was this time we used to have violence in our community, and I remember one night we were at church, and in the evening when we were gonna go, we usually play music in the evening and stuff, and our neighbors will enjoy it, and the other who are children would enjoy it. And I remember I was leaving, and my neighbor said to me, "Don't go, man, let us play music and stuff." And I said, "No, man, we have to go to choir practice." We went to choir practice. We were there all evening. We were here all evening, and it seems like no choir practice was not going to be held. And early in the evening before, because we had to walk very far, so we decided that me and my sister, I think my brother was there too. Yes, all three of us. And I said that we're going to come home. We're going to walk home because we have to walk home like a couple miles well. And it wasn't a main road. It was most like a track, a dirt track. It was a dirt road kind of a thing. And it would have been to one community to another. So we would be coming from one community into another before we reach ours. So that night we decided that we were going to come over. We were going to come over before it get dark, because choir practice, we weren't going to have any choir practice. And then on our way, while we reached on the hill, the youth president then came back and called us back and said, "Come back, man." And we went back over. We turned back and we went back over to church, because I think another young man was there that was coming over with us. So we were pressuring him to come on, let us go, let us go, let us go. Because nobody not coming, and we over here from evening and we are hungry, and now we wanted to go home. And he called us back and we all went over. Went over and we stayed at about from 6 until about 10. We were hungry and furious and still wanted to go home. Anyway, we decided to take on the journey at about 10. And we were walking home, and least concern at about 10 o'clock. In our community, there has been a massive shooting right in front of my house. And I tell you, we walked from church to home, and we heard nothing. It was when we got home, even the young man that was walking with us, his phone, his family was calling his phone, and they did not get him. We were merrily coming home, least concern. And when we got home, it was right at our neighbor's house that there was a massive shooting. We did not hear anything. We didn't see anything, any at all. It was just God's grace that had kept us that night. So, God has really been good to me, and He has been a protector, I tell you, and all of those wonderful stuff. So, yes, purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. Purpose could not die. So, yeah, I don't want to give you too much one time. So, amen. To God be the glory. Great things He has done. Continue to support Broken to be Blessed Network, and also my ministry at large, Midnight Warrior Ministries, and see Wisdom Wednesday Live, and all of those wonderful things. Continue. Remember to subscribe. Thank you again. Take care. Bye-bye.